Now boarding Teddy Bear Air Flight 1 from Nook, Greenland to... I don't know. Just get on the plane. Just get on the plane, people. Get on the plane! Move it! Move it! Hello everybody, welcome aboard. I'm DerTebbers. This is your Flight Simulator X Plane Spotlight. We are in Nook, Greenland with the Nook Greenland livery and a Bombardier CL-600 Challenger. A nice looking aircraft. Originally it would be called the Canada Air Challenger 600, but Bombardier bought Canada Air, whatever. Okay, everybody aboard? Good, let's close the doors. Ooh, look at the doors closed. Yay! All right. Let's fire up our two General Electric CF34/3A turbofans, 9,140 pounds of thrust apiece. We're also going to put some flap on while we're waiting for them to fire up. Maybe a little bit more. It's probably too much. Let's go with just a little bit. All right. While she fires up, the Bombardier Challenger 600 series is a family of business jets. It was first produced by Canada Air as an independent company and then produced from 1986 by Canada Air as a division of Bombardier Aerospace. That car is in the air back there, guys. Did you see that? He's a floater. He's got helium. He's a helium smuggler. All right, let's see. Are we fired up? Engines are... Why are my hydraulic pumps off? Oh, nope, hydraulic battery master off. Why is my battery master off? I don't know how to turn on. Oh, not up there, that's for sure. Battery master. Why would my battery master be off? Anybody know? I don't know. Let's find a battery master. Let's do that while we're on the ground. Shift 1. Oh, okay. I don't see anything for battery master there. Shift 2. Aha. Yeah, let's see. Let's turn nav on. Strobe can't be turned on. Smoking and seat belts can't be turned on. Okay. Emergency lights can't be turned on. Landing lights can be. Cockpits. Bleed off. Ram air on. Left battery. Turn the batteries on. Standby instruments can't be turned on, so that's good. Hydraulic pumps. Well, we probably need to turn this on because we're in a position where we probably need that. Wing anti-ice, we're going to turn those on there. All right, so we got hydraulic pumps are off. Why are my hydraulic pumps off? How do I turn on hydraulic pumps? Those are my bleed airs. My gens are on. Huh. That's interesting. Left pump. Off. Why are you off? Go to auto. Go to on. Okay, you can't go to auto. No, that's my fuel pumps. Oh, doors. We can open up a cargo door. Ooh, let's look and see what that is. Ah, look at that. We open up the cargo door. Yeah. All right, now I need to close the cargo. Cockpit door. What does that do? Does it do anything from the outside? It doesn't, but I bet you it does something in here. Ooh, it opened up a door. Okay, let's close that. Boop. All right, what's this do? That's GPS. That's 3, 4. Those are fire starters, APU, fire pole. Hydraulics. Turn those pumps on. Can I turn these pumps on? Well, don't. Okay, aux pump. Okay, that's open. So I can't... It tells me I've got a warning with my hydraulic pumps, but I can't actually turn my hydraulic pumps on. Well, that's kind of weird. All right, that's a compass. That's an MFD. That's an MFD. That's an MFD. What was that? Did that flash something? I don't know what that was. Okay. All right. We're done toying with the things. Let's make the plane take off, shall we? Let's see if we can make it off the ground with our two 9,140 pound thrust engines. Let's go! Yeah, that was a little bit closer than I really wanted it to be right there. All right, we're in the air. Woohoo! All right, the origin of this aircraft lives in Canada Air's purchase of the concept for a business jet aircraft, the Lear Star 600 from the American inventor and aircraft developer Bill Lear. However, Lear had practically no influence on the subsequent development and design of this aircraft. Even the name Lear Star was not new to this concept, since Lear had long before used a name for its conversion of the Lockheed Lodestar into business transport. Thus, Canada Air quickly abandoned the name Lear Star and adopted the name Challenger. I have to say, the Challenger aircraft, let me pull this back just slightly. The Challenger aircraft is a beautiful looking aircraft. It screams business jet to me. Canada Air's top management was the opinion that Lear's concept was sketchy at best. Lear did not have an expert grasp of aeronautical engineering. He was also at a financial low point with a skeleton staff. Thus, he had only been able to pay a California aeronautical consultant to do some very preliminary design explorations. However, Canada Air planned to use Lear's name and skills at self-promotion to secure extensive financial guarantees for a business jet project from the Canadian federal government. This proved an effective choice. In 1980, the National Film Board of Canada documentary on the development of the aircraft, future Prime Minister Jean Chrétien specifically refers to the effect of personal contact with Lear on his decision to direct financial support to this program. While the Challenger would be similar in general configuration to other aircraft of its type already on the market, certain parts of its features would stand out. For example, the use of the widened fuselage that allowed a walkabout cabin was huge. The Challenger was also one of the first bizjets to be designed with a supercritical wing. Highly efficient, allows the aircraft to go quicker, and I don't know, it just looks better. If you pull this sucker up against some of its contemporaries, I could point you to a Challenger in a heartbeat, and I think the Challenger is just a prettier aircraft. That's my personal opinion. They can be identified visually by that distinctive Fowler flap design where the flarings can be seen below the wings. See them right there? Yep. Slightly more common on commercial aircraft. It's very much a very commercial-esque aircraft. Now, in the CL-601-3A, you're going to get your crew of 2, pilot and co-pilot, and up to 19 passengers aboard this aircraft. Maximum speed will be 882 kilometers an hour, or 548 miles per hour. She has a range, 6,236 kilometers, or 3,875 miles. All right, we looked around at the interior when we were trying to figure out that whole hydraulic pump thing. That kind of bugs me that hydraulic pumps don't work, but the interior looks pretty darn good. It looks really good. Very functional, very...
Sink rate.
Simple.
Don't sink.
Yes. I know.
Don't sink.
I know. You told me.
Don't sink.
You've told me enough. Shut up. It is a beautiful looking thing. Additionally, the download link will get you 3 of these aircraft. I just chose this one because I chose it at complete and total random. They all have different paint schemes, so you can choose the one that best fits what you want to do. All right, we are going to try to land this thing. I'm going to find, what do my brakes look like? Do I have them? I do. They are top of wing, just like a business jet, not a business jet, a jetliner, which, honestly, when you look at this aircraft's lines, she basically looks like a RJ, a very short RJ, but she looks like an RJ. All right, I need to slow her down. I thought I called for my landing gear. I don't know which direction my landing gear is in. Landing gear, where are you? You're in up mode. I want you in down mode. Thank you. All right, I need to slow her down a little bit. What are we at? 230? Yeah. We should be able to get it here in a minute. And we're going to attempt to make a landing here at Nook.
Think rate.
Yeah, I know. I'm sinking for a reason.
Think rate.
Be quiet. All right, I need... Okay, there we go. Now we got some gears out. That should allow us to land. Should allow us to land, mind you. All right, where are my flaps at? My flaps are fine. We're going to go ahead and give ourselves maximum flappage. We're completely off the runway, but that's okay. We'll fix that. I have no idea what the stall speed of this aircraft is. We are a little bit high, but I think we'll be... Well, okay, we're really high actually right now. Come on, Peppy, let's give me a little bit of red. A little bit more red would be really great right now. We're trying to make a official landing in Teddy Bear Airlines back at Nook, Greenland. Okay, I think we'll be okay now. Okay, now we're a little bit low.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
No, I
Don't
want
sink.
to sink. There we go. Back on the glide slope. Sort of on the glide slope, mind you. We're really not lined up very well. See, when you actually play FSX and you actually make a proper approach instead of just a orbit around the runway, it makes life so much easier. All right, here we go. Engines down. We need to pop the brakes. Brakes are out. Oh, that was a little bit rough. Oops. Well, sadly for all of you passengers, Teddy Bear Air carries no insurance, so you're on your own. But this has been the Bombardier CL-600 Challenger. Pretty good aircraft. I just don't like a couple of things, mainly that hydraulic warning when you can't actually do anything with the hydraulics. That's kind of sad. Excuse me. That's kind of sad, but other than that, really nice looking aircraft. Probably something you could even throw into FS Passengers when you're ready for it. It looks really good. I think it looks good. You might disagree. Well, there you go. I've been DerTebbers. This has been your Flight Simulator X-Plane Spotlight, the Bombardier CL-600 Challenger. Until next time, remember, fly Teddy Bear Air at your own risk. We have no guarantees, insurance, or licenses.